Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I guess it really depends on where you're watching this from. And today's technology pretty much could be anywhere in the world. So there you have it. Well, today I just took a ride out here. I wanted to check the maple syrup arch that I kind of did in the fall. I'll make sure everything is still level. We're probably about a month and a half or so away from boiling and doing the maple syrup. So I figured I'd just stop, check it out, and show you what I got going on here for my arch. Now I put these leftover pieces of roofing in here to help keep the snow out, so it's ready for me when I do get out here and start boiling. Kind of fit it kind of nice. There are a couple of things I need to do to be prepared. I'm going to add another section of stovepipe with a damper so I can adjust the flow of the heat up the chimney, because I think I let too much of the heat escape too fast, so it takes longer to boil. But that being said, I guess that'll be another experiment for this year. What I did is I just dry fit all of these blocks. These are just 8 by 8 by 16 inch cinder blocks. I don't mortar them in or anything. They're all just snug, tight fitted and dry. And I do that because, you know, they have a tendency to burn out. As I think I showed you in a previous video, after a couple of years of being heated, they tend to crack. So it's easier to replace a little bit here and there than to replace the whole thing and try and need a hammer to blast it apart from the mortar. What I got going here is I got just the cinder blocks. They're hollow cinder blocks. I put some cap blocks on top of them, the top course. As you can see inside there, I do have a grate to keep the fire up off the bottom of the pit so I can get some air. My door is a makeshift piece of steel tin that I'm going to try and improve on that this year, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I used whole blocks and some half blocks, so that could help me build the the place for the chimney stack to go in there. Worked out kind of nice. So it's just 3 courses high, and in the back of it. Now I also at the Home Depot I picked up some of these. They're 24 inches by 24 inches. They're just pieces of tin and sheet metal, and they kind of helped me frame in for the smoke pipe. As you can see, I bent one between a course so I could put blocks on top of it and keep the blocks from falling through, the single blocks. And I bent one underneath it too, and that kind of helps. Just gave me a spot to put the smoke pipe. So as you can see in here, it worked out kind of nicely. This year I'm also going to probably put some fire block on the inside of these blocks here to help tighten this up too, so that we can get a hotter fire, keep it more contained and less cold air coming in. So that's what we got going on here. Not sure if you can see that, but that's pretty close to level in that direction. See up here, you get the when the winter hits, the land heaves, obviously, unless you go down below the frost line with foundation, which I don't do. It's not worth it. 'Cause this is just little family boils that we do here. We're also off by about 1/8 of a bubble or so this way. Oops, looks a little better. that's pretty good. So the ground's good and frozen now. Let me check this again. Got to scrape the snow out from under it. Okay. Wow, that's pretty good. Nice and level that way. All right, well, I think we're pretty good. We're in pretty good shape for what's going to have to happen this winter. So, weather forecast says we're expecting maybe a foot of snow this coming Sunday night into Monday. So I guess we'll see if that really happens. Sometimes it's hit or miss. We're out here on the edge of the Berkshires, so the hill towns get a lot of snow, which is what we like. Oh, it looks like the lock de-icer worked. So that's good. You know, it's funny. I got a few trail cameras set up out here, so I got to check them every once in a while, and it's funny because, you know, sometimes the battery will die, or the SD card will have a glitch and won't work. It's rare, but it happens, and I like to think those are the times that Bigfoot walked in front of the camera. and he's laughing at me because I keep missing him. Anyway, it's fun to think about.